The North Star Athletic Association pre-conference tournament. Nick Palsy bringing you the action here on Dickinson State. They come in 5-16 on the season. Mayville State, they come in 8-8 on the season, but 4-0 against these Blue Hawks. Off playing center field, Carson Lundmark. Batting second, playing third base, Kevin Conway. Batting third, playing right, Quinn Pershing. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Jack McQueen. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Tony Villarreal. Batting today is the right-hander, Garrett Lundmark, brother of Carson Lundmark. Batting second, the center fielder, Jaden Roberts. Batting third, the third baseman, Wyatt Wilharm. Batting fourth, the right fielder, John, the first baseman, Ty Farwell. Batting eighth and doing the DHing, Logan Broughton. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Caden Finn. Games over the course of the next 2 days. Play back-to-back games today, first against these Blue Hawks, and game 2 against the University, against the Jimmies again. We'll have all those games for you here on the Comet Athletics Network. Baseball season is underway. So we'll take a break. Both teams have finished up their infield. We'll wait for the umpires to come out. Mound meeting
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove all headwear as we honor America with our national anthem.
All right. All right, starting lineups have been announced. To third to start us. Kevin Conway steps in. First pitch swinging, that'll be foul. Down. So 0-1 the count. Kevin Conway, the shortstop for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the team in that category. 4 home runs, 6 doubles, 12 RBIs, 14 runs scored, 3 stolen bases. The DH waits on deck. This first game of the North Star really count to shot bell. Thinking get out ball, and it is. They're going to say it popped out. So shot bell is on with the lead. Goff hitting an even 300 on the season, 15 hits, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, 13 runs scored, pair of doubles. Shot bell not a very big lead off of first. First pitch swinging, that's fouled down into the bullpen for strike 1. Dickinson defense, Scully on the mound and Erickson behind the plate. Pickoff attempt, shot. Throw down, not in time, and Shotbell has his 4th stolen base of the season. Runner in scoring position now for the Comets with 2 gone here in the payoff pitch from Scully. Cut on and miss for strike 3 to retire the side. Garrett Lundmark, starter for the Comets this afternoon, making his 7th start of the season. Face leadoff hitter Cam Erickson, followed by Jaden Roberts and Dickinson State, hitting .313 on the season with 15 hits, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 5 runs scored, double and a stolen base. To right across the infield, Conway, Villarreal, McQueen, and Pershing with the battery of Lundmark on the mound and Rankin behind the plate. Of course, Lundmark into the lineup. His first pitch misses inside, ball 1. Almost clipped to the Blue Hawks leadoff hitter. That pitch just misses outside. It'll be 2-0. On the way from Lundmark to Erickson, misses inside again, and it's 3-0. 3-0 pitch misses in the same spot, so it's a leadoff walk for Cam's 5 home runs, though, going with 9 RBIs. And And a double, so 6 of Hill courtesy run for the catcher, Eric. That pitch fouled up over the press. Jellick, 2 stolen bases on the season for the Blue Hawks offense. Strikeout of the afternoon for Garrett Lundmark. His 27th strikeout on the 2 triples, 12 RBIs, 12 runs scored. Way outside, ball 1. Lundmark struggling a little bit with his control so far. But first, pickoff attempt, he's back in safely with a head first dive. 1-0 pitch on the way from Lundmark. High fly ball into center field. Lundmark looks like he'll bring up Dickinson State right fielder John Michael Gonzalez Jr. Hitting .324 stolen bases on the season for the lefty. Lundmark looking to pitch 0-1. Runner goes, 0-1 pitch, misses high. Throw from Rankin is way to the left into center field. It'll be a stolen base for Jill. Has his 3rd stolen base of the season. Of course, courtesy running for Cam Erickson. Pitch was way outside, similar to the Comets' top half of the inning. Gonzalez. Garrett Lundmark, 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. 1-2 pitch on the way from Lundmark, misses inside, make it even 2-2. 2-2 to count to Gonzalez Jr. Jellick leading off a second. 2-2 pitch on the way. Into center field on a line. Lundmark going back and will make the catch to retire. So able to get a runner on, but can't do anything with it. We move to the top of the second, tied at 0. Baseman will step to the plate. Scully back out there. McQueen, Villarreal due up next for the Comets here in the second. Not here. 1-0 pitch, fly ball back up over me in the press box, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Chopped on the ground to set. Toss it to Scully. 3-1 on the put up. For out number 1, that'll bring up Comet second base. Also in his first season. A lot of new faces on that Comet offense this year. First pitch swinging, he fouls it into the backstop for strike 1. 1-2 McQueen. Scully into his motion and delivers. Searching for his 2nd strikeout here of the afternoon. It looked like he thought that was a strike. He was prepared to throw it down to third, throw it around, but umpire called it a ball. McQueen stays alive. Count remains 1-2. 1-2 pitch on the way from Scully on the ground. Past the diving Wilharm into left field. That'll be extra bases for McQueen. 2nd hit of the day for the Comets. Puts the runner in scoring position with just 1 out. They'll bring up. See if the Comets decide to put on a sacrifice bunt here and move that runner over to third. So 1 on, 1 out here in the second. Still no score. Villarreal squares the bunt. It's a good one down the third baseline. Up with it with 2 gone here. Bring up the 8-hole hitter, Riley Ranking. First team all scored. Base hit will give the Comets the lead. Okay. Assistant coach Caden Schwabe coaching first. Like that, Scully 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Payoff pitch on the way from Scully, misses just a bit outside. One-two pitch on the way from Scully. Fly. Comets threaten to get a runner to third, but can't push him across. We move to the bottom of the second, tied at 0. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for the Blue Hawks in the bottom of the second, and Rodriguez, Dokes, and Farwell. Lundmark. Again, Comets will be back in action shortly after this one today. They'll take on the University out with Jamestown. Then these two teams here, Blue Hawks and Comets, will meet at Scott-Berry Field next Friday, Saturday for Jamestown next weekend. As Rodriguez steps into the box. On to the shortstop, Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez coming into that bat, hitting .333 with 7 hits, 4 RBIs. Bring him on the season. As Rodriguez of the season, so runner in scoring position with nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Doak square to bunt. Move Rodriguez over to third with nobody out here. Lead off a second. Pitched on the ground right side. McQueen will glove it. Toss to first is low. Dug out by Pershing. For the Blue Hawks, hitting .238 on the season. 15 hits, 2 home runs, 1 double, 9 RBIs, 13 runs scored. Comets will bring the infield in. Wind howling out now towards left. Corners with 1 gone. They'll bring up Logan Broughton doing the DHing today, hitting .276 on the season, 8 hits, no damage. See if they decide to send Farwell. Farwell does have 2 stolen bases on the season. Not going. First pitch cut on and missed by Broughton for strike 1. 9-hole hitter in Caden Finders waits on deck. Here. Center just 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning with no damage. And it's a big one. 2 out now. Runners still at the corners. Caden Finders, 2 doubles, 2 triples, 3 RBIs, 8 runs scored. Takes first pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count to the Blue Hawks second baseman. Farwell at first, Rodriguez at third. Steal, but then hit the brakes. That's an 0-2 count to Finders. Lundmark 1 pitch away from getting out. Payoff pitch on the way from Lundmark. Fly ball down the left field line is going to fall foul. Count remains 0-2. Gorgeous field, all turf infield, natural grass outfield. Strands 2 runners on. We played 2 complete. Score still tied at 0. Should be noted for those watching and listening, all these games this weekend will be 7-inning games. Lundmark and Conway as Denton will step in, playing left field today. Denton, a .220 hitter on the season, 11 hits, 2 home runs, 2 hits, no runs, 1 strikeout, no walks. So you got a good old Fenton is low, ball 1. So 1-0 to the Comets left fielder. Denton make it a 1-1 count. Wind still continues to blow. This is outside, 2-1 the count to Denton. Carson Lundmark in top of the order, and 1 hitter's count for Denton. Scully in danger of walking as that ball is roped into center field for a base hit. Bounces off the glove of the center fielder Roberts. Denton, 2 of them have been doubles. Now I'll bring the top of the order up, and Carson Lundmark lined out to first base his first at bat. Oh, they're going to call that a single for Denton and advanced on an error. So for Denton, either way, he's on second base. Lundmark squares the bunt. He'll pull back out. So Denton is out. 2-6. That pitch in there, call to strike. 1-1 would get that bunt down. Next pitch misses inside. 2-1 the count to Carson. To bag. So 1 gone here in the third. Pitch misses outside, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch, swung on, high fly ball, deep run, number 3 on the season gives the Comets a 1-0 lead here in. Took advantage of it and sent it over the right field wall. It was a great effort by Michael Gonzalez out there and right, try to bring it back, but just too far out of his reach. 1, first pitch called a strike. I was talking with Carson earlier today, tense at the plate. He looked pretty loose right there as he sent that one over the right field wall. That pitch misses down 1. Line drive over the shortstop's head into left center for a base hit for Mayville State. I'll bring up Chris Shotbell, singled and stole a base his first time up. 1-0 to score here, 1 out in the top of the third. It's swinging as Shotbell swings and misses, strike 1 to the Comets' right fielder. 1 pitch on the way to Shotbell, swung on, fly ball, foul play over the Comets' dugout. So 1-2 to Shotbell. Cam Goff, the DH, waits on deck. Still only 1 out here in the third. Payoff pitch on the way from Scully, misses outside, ball 1. Bases on the season. One and two. The day for Scully. 2 outs now. That'll bring up Cam Goff. Struck out his first time up to end the. So 1-0 count to Goff. Away ball 2. So 2-0 to Goff. 2-0 pitch from Scully on the way to Goff. Cut on a miss for strike 1. 2-1 the count to the Comets DH. This is Lundmark, Shotbell, and Rankin. Pitch kicks away from the catcher, but not far enough. No. Two, now Conway will get a head start at first with those 2 outs and a full count. 3-2 pitch, fouled away. Staying alive is Goff. Three-two pitch, cut on a miss for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Scully to end the inning and retire the side. However, Comets get on the board. Home run off the bat of Carson Lundmark. Cam Erickson officially 0 for 0 on the day as one play to Lundmark. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, no run. Erickson misses low, ball 1. Lundmark struggling a little bit with his command here this afternoon. So he's managed to rack up Blue Hawk catcher. Left center, Denton going back. He's at the track, he's at the wall, and that one's gone. Cam Erickson ties this one up with 1-1 ball game. Just the second hit today. I'll bring up Jaden Roberts, 0 for 1 with the strikeout on the ball game. The outside corner for strike 1. And home run's not surprising here as that wind really carries the ball out to left. So 1-2 the count to Roberts. And Comets 4-0 against these Blue Hawks this season back in the fall. 2-2 pitch, fouled away. Count remains 2-2. So 2-2 the count to Jaden Roberts. Lundmark into the windup and I'll bring up Wyatt Wilharm, the third baseman, 0 for 1, flew out to center field his first time up. Sun starting to break through the clouds a little bit and warm it up. Wind continues to howl out to left as that first pitch. 0-1 pitch from Garrett. Misses way outside. 1-1 the count. 1-1 pitch on the way. Fly ball out of play. Strike 2. Led the team in strikeouts coming into today with 26. He's got 20. Back up. Now be an error on the throw. So Wilhelmer's aboard on the E6. First error of the day for center field, his first time up. First pitch misses just outside. Wilhelm not a big lead off of first. That pitch way up. And Wilhelm not a big lead off of first. 2-0 pitch on. Three-0 count, misses inside, ball 4. Second walk for Lundmark. Not sure if pitch change. It doesn't look like anybody's warming up or getting loose down on the bullpen, so just Luis Rodriguez will be the batter. 1-for-1 with a double. As Rodriguez will step up. Again, Wilhelm at second, Michael Gonzalez at first. Both sides looking for their first clean inning of the day. First pitch swung on, fouled into the had traffic on the bases all throughout. This count is 0-1 to Luis Rodriguez. Outside, ball 1. Lundmark up to 45 pitches so far in this one. 1-1 pitch, fouled into the backstop again. 1-2 the count. Again, wind continuing to blow fairly strongly out from Rankin as that one was in the turf. 2-2 the count to Rodriguez. Both runners hold on. 2-2 pitch on the way from Lundmark. Catches him looking, strike 3. Fifth Oaks grounded out to second. His first time up. And Lundmark again. Again, Wilhelm at second. Michael Gonzalez at first. Moses Dokes the batter. So 1 the count to the left fielder Dokes. The inning. Lay ground ball past the diving Conway into left field. That'll score at least 1. They're going to wave Wilhelm. Michael Gonzalez, the Blue Hawks, a 3-1 lead here in third. They bring up Ty Farwell, officially 0-for-0, was hit by a pitch his first time up. Foul ball under the screen, strike 1. Excuse me, the bottom of the third. First pitch almost clips Farwell again. Count remains 1-1 to the batter Farwell. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. And 2 outs here in the inning. 2-1 pitch. Just misses. Lundmark, another long look in for the, runs it to a full count. Lundmark up to full count pitch on the way, chopped on the ground to first. Caught it in fair territory, but they're going to say it was foul. So it'll remain a full count. Dokes will have to go back to second. Farwell back into the box. Count remains full, 3-2. Lundmark, a long look in, finally delivers. Misses low, ball 4. Second walk of the inning issued by Lundmark. Broughton will step up to the plate, the 8th batter to bat in the inning for the Blue Hawks. He's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. It's now 2 on with 2 outs. Dokes at second, Farwell at first. First pitch misses low, ball 1. One and oh the count. Lundmark got pitch fouled way out of play down the right field line for strike 1. 1-1 now to Broughton. Push across 3 to take a 3-1 lead. Pitch low, good block by Rankin. 2-1 the count. Lundmark check the runner at second. 3rd batter of the inning. Fourth walk of the game issued by Lundmark. That'll bring up Caden Finders, the 9th man to bat, at first. Payoff pitch. And bases loaded. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. This is ball 1, 1-2 the count to Finders. On a miss, strike 3 to retire this side, and Lundmark able to get out of it. However, Blue Hawks push across 3. Five, six, 7 hitters due up for the Comets in the top of the 4th as they 4th inning of work. Quinn Pershing will step up to the plate. Grounded out. First pitch from Scully, cut on a miss for strike 1. 4-1 the count to the Comets first baseman. 1-1 the count now to Pershing. Jack McQueen waits on deck. Payoff pitch. Outside ball 2 to Pershing. Scully 3 innings, 1 earned run, 3 strike. Misses low, ball 3. So full count now to Pershing. Three-two pitch on the way. Misses somewhere. Double back in the 2nd. That's a Carson Lundmark solo home run back in the 3rd. First pitch to McQueen, misses high for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the ground through the left in the 4th. Bring up Tony Villarreal, officially 0 for 0 on the day. Had a sack bunt back in the 2nd. Go small ball again and have Villarreal bunt. Villarreal will square. He'll pull back. Dickinson State, the corner infielder is playing way in, expecting that bunt. He'll infield back. So he tried to pull back, but couldn't get out of the way in time. So 1-1 the count. So Villarreal can't get the bunt down. Looks like that's going to be Zach Evanochko. Pull up my stats here on Nochko. 333 on the season, 8 hits, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. This is his first action of the spring. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Again, 2 on, 1 out here. McQueen at first, Pershing at second. Pitch misses outside, ball 2. So 2-0 the count. To the count to pinch hitter Evan Ochko. And the pitch. Call the strike. 2-1 the count now. Jalen Denton waiting on deck. Not sure a lot of juice in that bat. Takes that one, call the strike. 2-2. So 2-2 the count to Evan Ochko. Pinch hitting for Rankin here in the top of the 4th. That pitch misses inside, and it's a full count. So 3-2 to Ochko. Again, Pershing on second, McQueen on first. So they reach via a walk and a single, respectively. And a failed sacrifice bunt attempt from Villarreal for the 1 out. 3-2 pitch on the way. Misses outside, ball 4, second walk of the inning issued by Scully. It's his second walk of the game. Now bring us to Jalen Denton. For Nochko, that's Avery Kirkup. Comets trailed by 2. Base hit could tie this one up. Pershing at third, McQueen at second. Kirkup, the courtesy runner, at first after Evan Ochko, the pinch hitter, drew a walk. Mark the only offense for this Comets team so far today with a solo home run back in the 3rd. 0-2 pitch on the way from Scully. Kicks away from the catch. So 1-2 the count. Base hit here could give the Comets the lead now. Kirkup at second, McQueen at third. Almost beats it out, but he is out. But however, McQueen comes in to score, so it's an RBI ground out for Denton. With 1 on and 2 out. 1 for 2 on the day with a solo home run and a line out. To score. First pitch to Lundmark misses outside. 1-0. So we're going to have a mound visit now from Dickinson State. There is some stirring down in their bullpen, but nobody. Tie us up at 3 apiece. 1-0 pitch from Scully, misses outside, ball 2. Couple walks, and RBI ground out. 2-0 pitch, way outside again. 3-0 the count to Lundmark. Kevin Conway. And now they're just going to put Lundmark on via the walk instead of throwing him that 3-0 pitch. So Lundmark will trot down to first. They'll bring up Kevin Conway, 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a line out. So runners at the corners now with 2 outs here. First pitch to Conway in there, called a strike, 0-1 the count to the third baseman. This time is called. Cam Erickson, Dickinson State catcher, out in front of home plate, give a few signs to his infielders with runners at the corners here. Lundmark does have 4 stolen bases on the season. We'll see if they decide to send him. Likely not. 0-1 pitch, way upstairs for ball 1. 1-1 the count to Conway. Then Kirk up at third. Courtesy running for Evan Ochko, who pinch hit for Rankin out of the 8-hole spot. Then Lundmark at first. Pickoff attempt back to first. Lundmark in safely with a head first dive. So now Blue Hawks have a righty in the bullpen loosening up. Nobody's stirring down there in the Comets bullpen, but there is a few people hanging out down there. See if Lundmark comes back out for the fourth. Lundmark way off the base is going to get picked off as he mistimed it. So I'll retire the side. So 1-3, but Comets, however, able to push 2 across to tie this one up at 3 as we move to the bottom of the fourth. He's 1 for 1 on the day with the solo home run and a walk. Lundmark back out there for his right-hander, younger brother, Comet center fielder Carson Lundmark. Oh, 1 pitch. Sun again coming out here. Two-one pitch on the way, misses upstairs. There's a building in front of my view here, up in the press box. 3-1 pitch, skied way up behind there. So that thing was a mile high. Count is now full 3-2. So 3-2 the count to Erickson. Pitch on the way, fouled into the backstop. Lundmark searching for his 7th strikeout. So count remains full. Lundmark up to 70 pitches on the afternoon. Inside ball 4, 5th walk issued by Lundmark. Roberts will step in the box, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts on the day. So as far as I can tell, that looks like that is Jack Patton. Scoring to bunt is Robert of the day, E5. So now 2 on and nobody out here in the fourth. First time up, reached on an error by the shortstop Villarreal in the second and came around to score. First pitch from Lundmark, swung on, line drive into left field for a base hit. See if they decide to send the runner. They're not. They're going to hold them. John Michael Gonzalez Jr. will step up to the plate. 0 for 1 with the fly out, a walk and a run scored. Comets in some serious trouble here in the bottom of the fourth. And if you're Lundmark, you love a strikeout here in this situation, because then a double play ball can get you out of the inning. 0-1. Michael Gonzalez, the batter. 1-2 pitch, fouled away. Count remains 1-2. Again, Jack Patton down in the bullpen for the 2. They're going to hold the runner at third. Gonzalez will hold on with a single. Roberts score. They hold Wilharm at third. This is the 5th. Patton, the right-hander. He'll come out of the bullpen, make his 5th appearance. He's responsible for the 2 runners on base. In terms of that, he went 3+ innings, minimize the damage here and keep this just a 2-run ball game. It's 5-3 now, thanks to the 2-run single off the. And the batter will be Luis Rodriguez, 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Patton has finished his warm-up pitches. We're about ready to get back underway here. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 already in for the count to Luis Rodriguez. Not a big lead for Gonzalez at first, but he goes anyway. On the ground, that'll get a run in. Villarreal gloves. Still responsible for the runner at second. That'll bring up Moses Dokes. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 4th. Blue Hawks back up in front by 3, 6-3. And this is a 7-inning game. Hello, nope, that's out back behind second base. Comets converging. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Bring up Ty Farwell. 0 for 0 on the day, was hit by a pitch and a walk. So back to 2 on, still 1 out. First pitch from Patton. In there, called a strike, 0-1. And wind now even stronger, blowing out towards the left. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit into right field. They're going to send Gonzalez Jr. He will come in to score. Dokes over to third. And it's a 7-3 ball game. So you can officially close the book on Garrett Lundmark. It is now 7-3. Still only 1 out here. Broughton, the 8th batter in the inning for the Blue Hawks. First pitch from Patton. 0-1 the count to Farwell. Runners at the corners, 1 gone here. Now we're 2 runners in scoring position for Broughton. Into left center, that's a big. That'll bring up Caden Finders, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The only 1 out, bottom 4th. First pitch is low for ball. One only count to Finders. Pitch is in there, called a strike, 1-1 the count. Finders the 9th man to bat for the Blue Hawks here in the bottom of the 4th. Pickoff attempt from Patton. Broughton back in safely with a head first dive. Count remains 1-1. Runner goes, 1-1 pitch is high. Throw down from Rankin, not going to be in time, and it's a stolen base for Broughton. 2-1 to Finders. Blue Hawk offense come to life here as they put 6 on the board. Thanks to 5 hits. So now Broughton at second, 2-1 the count to Finders. Pitch from Patton is low, ball 3, 3-1 the count. Catcher Cam Erickson and the top of the order waits on deck. Getting some more stirring down in the Comet bullpen. Fly ball out of play, foul. Make it a full count to Finders. Blocked by Villarreal to keep that one in the infield as Broughton was back in safely. For Patton, out number 2. The Blue Hawks have officially battered around as Erickson will be the 10th man to hit. First pitch misses inside, ball 1 to Erickson. 1-0 pitch on the way from Patton, misses till third. Probably not with a left-hander hitting. Pitch to retire this side. However, Dickinson State offense explodes here in the fourth as they send 10 men to the plate, 6 of them. Six. As the 2-3-4 hitters do up for the Comets here in the fifth as they trail 9-3 by Scully. It's Conway due to lead us off here in the fifth. 1 for 10 outs to play with. Down 6. Then they'll take on the University of Jamestown. His warm-up pitches. Conway will step up to the plate, third baseman today. The hit by pitch. First hit batter of the day for Scully. Bring up Chris Shotbell at first for Conway. High fly ball into left center field off the bat is Shotbell. Roberts and Dokes converging. Dokes will make 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Goff. Again, Brock Barlow pinch running at first base for Kevin Conway. Thomas bullpen, strike 2. 1-2 the count to Goff. Quinn Pershing waits on deck. Game 2-2 pitch on the way to Goff. Swung on, fly ball high into center field. Roberts converging. He'll one with a walk and a run scored. Pitch to lead off the inning, but quickly now 2 up, 2 down for the Comets here in the fifth. That pitch. Barlow, great jump off of Scully. Barlow in with a stolen. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on, fouled out of play. 2-2 now the count to Pershing. Two pitch on the way from Scully. Cut on a miss for strike 3 to retire the side. Comets able to get the leadoff runner on, but can't push him across. We move to the bottom of the fifth. Comets trail it 9-3. A new pitcher in for the Comets here for the bottom of the fifth is Isaac Mata. Jack Patton goes 1 inning, gives up 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. No walks, strikes out 1 out of the bullpen. Jaden Roberts will lead things off. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up in the bottom of the fifth for the Blue Hawks. Roberts 0 for 3, reached down an error, scored a run, and is struck out twice. Blue Hawks lead at 9-3 here in the bottom of the fifth of this 7-inning game. First pitch from Mata swung on into center field on the line. Lundmark has a beat on it and will make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out for Mata. Can't get much more efficient than that. 1 pitch, 1 out. I'll bring up Wyatt Wilharm. 1 for 3 with the single, 2 runs scored, reached on an error, also was flown out to center field. Mata into the windup and delivers. That pitch is low for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Wilharm. One-0 pitch on the way. Catches the outside corner, strike 1. So 1-1 the count to Wilharm. Third pitcher Comets have used today. That pitch swung on into right center field. Shot bell has a beat on it, and we'll put it away for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 gone here in the fifth. We have John Michael Gonzalez Jr. 1 for 2 on the day with the 2-run single and scored 2 runs, also walked, and is flown out to center field. Mata into the windup. First pitch in there, called a strike, going 1. Mata just 4 pitches for 2 outs so far. Very efficient. 0-1 pitch. Misses low, ball 1. Say Brock Barlow stays in there at third base for the Comets. That ball lined down the left field line, foul. So 1-2 the count to Michael Gonzalez Jr. Payoff pitch from Mata. Just misses downstairs. They'll make it a 2-2 count. Mata wanted that strike 3 call. Doesn't get it, so 2-2 the count to the Dickinson State cleanup hitter. Two pitch. High fly ball towards the Comets dugout. Pershing will make the catch in front of the rail to retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning for Isaac Mata out of the bullpen. We move to the 6th. Comets still trail 9-3. Six, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Comets here in the 6th. Jacob Scully back out for his 6th inning of work. So Jack McQueen will step into the box. He's 2 for 2 with double, a single, and a run scored. First pitch to McQueen is in there, called a strike, 0-1 the count. Next pitch misses low, ball 1. One pitch on the way to McQueen, swung on foul ball, 1-2. The count to the Comets' second baseman. One-two pitch on the way, chopped on the ground, foul down the third baseline. It'll stay 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Catches the outside corner for strike 3 to get McQueen looking for out number 1. Fifth strikeout of the day for Scully.
Now batting for the Comets, the shortstop, number 1, Tony Villarreal.
Bring up Tony Villarreal, 0 for 1 on the day with a sac bunt, and then popped up a bunt attempt back in the 4th. Fly ball, deep left field, going back at the track. Goodbye! Tony Villarreal with the home run to get the Comets back within 5. It's 9-4 now. So 9-4 the score, thanks to the home run from Villarreal. It's his first career home run for Tony, the freshman. So congrats to him. I'll bring up another pinch hitter, Hunter Dallas. First pitch to Hunter misses. No, they're going to call it a strike. It caught the outside corner. So looks like Rankin's day is done. He'll finish 0 for 1. Dallas chopped on the ground to second. Fenders will glove it and toss it first as Dallas fell coming out of the box. There's out number 2. Jalen Denton up next. 1 for 2 with a single and a RBI ground out on the day. First pitch on the way from Scully. His rope foul almost hits Caden Schwabe. Watch out down there in the first base coach's box. So that was a bullet off the bat of Denton. Cut on a miss for strike 2 by Denton. Quickly 0-2. Scully 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Payoff pitch on the way, misses low, ball 1. 1-2 the count to Denton. Top of the order, and Carson Lundmark waits on deck. Scully into the windup and delivers the 1-2 pitch. Misses high and outside for ball 2. So 2-2 count to Denton. Cut on and miss for strike 3. 6th strikeout of the day for Jacob Scully. Comets, however, able to get 1 across thanks to the solo home run off the bat of Tony Villarreal, his first career home run. So we move on to the bottom of the 6th. Comets trail at 9-4. Hunter Dallas will stay in and catch after pinch hitting for Riley Rankin. So Rankin's day is done. He'll finish 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2 defensive subs in there. Kevin Conway finishes 1 for 2 on the day. Brock Barlow in at third base for him now. Isaac Mata back out for his second inning of work out of the bullpen. Went 1, 2, 3 in the fifth. 5, 6, 7 to up here for the Blue Hawks in the bottom of the sixth. Luis Rodriguez 1 for 3 on the day with the double and an RBI ground out, as well as a strikeout. So Blue Hawks lead at 9 to 4. Mata into the windup, first pitch. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, fly ball into left field. Carson Lundmark ranging to his left will make the catch for out number 1. 4 up, 4 down out of the bullpen for Mata. Bring up Moses Dokes. 2 for 3 on the day with a double, a single, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Mata into the windup, first pitch, misses. Nope, they're going to say it caught the bottom of the zone for strike 1. So 0-1 the count to Dokes. Oh, 1 pitch on the way, cut on a miss, change up for strike 2. Quickly 0-2 now to Dokes. The Blue Hawks have a right-hander warming up in the bullpen. A couple bodies moving down in the Comets bullpen. Comets 3 outs left to score 5 to keep this one going. 0-2 pitch on the way is outside for ball 1 for Mata. So 1-2 the count to Dokes. Payoff pitch misses inside, ball 2. So 2-2 the count. Two pitch on the way, on the ground to short. Villarreal gloves it, takes a couple steps, fires across the first in time to retire Dokes. 6-3 on the putout, out number 2. That's 5 up, 5 down out of the bullpen for Mata. Bring up Ty Farwell. Officially 1 for 1 on the day, was hit by a pitch his first time up, walked his second time up, now to RBI single his third time up. It also came around and scored a run. It's part of that 6-run fourth inning for the Blue Hawks. First pitch misses low for ball 1. So 1-0 the count to Farwell. And the pitch into the gap in right center. That's deep. Chappell, Lundmark converging on it, and that'll fall in as they collide. Lundmark up with it. Both seem to be okay, and that's going to be a stand-up 2-out triple for Farwell. 9th hit of the day for the Blue Hawks. Both Chappell and Lundmark seem to be okay. That'll bring up Logan Broughton. 1 for 2 on the day with a walk and an RBI single. First base runner Isaac Mata has given up in his 1 2/3 innings out of the bullpen. So Farwell on third after the 2-out triple. His second hit of the day. First pitch from Mata misses outside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. They're going to say Broughton went around on the check swing, so 1-1 the count. One pitch on the way from Mata, cut on and miss for strike 2. Payoff pitch on the way from Mata, fouled into the backstop. Count remains 1-2. 1-2 the count to Broughton. Payoff pitch misses way outside, ball 2, earns it to a 2-2 count. Long pause, 2-2 pitch on the way from Mata, misses low for ball 3. It's a full count to Logan Broughton. Three-two pitch on the way, on the ground to short. Villarreal up with it, on to first. Great stretch from Pershing to retire the side, 6-3 on the putout. Dickinson State able to get a triple with 2 outs, but can't push them across. So we move to the top of the 7th. Comets need 5 to keep it going. New pitcher into the ball game for the Blue Hawks is Trent Chavez. So Jacob Scully's day is done. He went 6 innings, gave up 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned, walked 3, struck out 6. For Chavez, his 8th appearance, has a ERA of even 5, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 9 innings pitched. Should mention Isaac Mata out his first appearance pitching for the Comets. Gave him 2 solid innings, only gave up the 1 hit in 2 innings of work. Comets need 5 to keep it going. Now the top of the order up in Lundmark Barlow and Shotbell. Lundmark to lead it off here in the 7th. 1 for 2 on the day with a solo home run and a walk.
Somebody for the Comets, number 7, Carson Lundmark.
First pitch, Lundmark fouled into the backstop for strike 1. So 0-1 the count to Lundmark. That pitch in there called a strike quickly, 0-2. Payoff pitch from Chavez on the way, fouled down the right field line. Lundmark will stay alive, count remains 0-2. Chavez into the windup. Payoff pitch on the way. Misses low, ball 1, 1-2, the count to Lundmark. One-two pitch on the way. Misses just low. Chavez wanted that strike. He was halfway off the mound, but it's called low. 2-2, the count to Lundmark. On the ground to first. Farwell boots it, but right to Finders behind him, who throws it to Chavez in time to retire. Lundmark, nice play there. 4-1 on the putout for out number 1. Bring up Bach Barlow. Pinch ran for Kevin Conway back in the 5th. Barlow, 211 hitter on the season, 4 hits, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, 5 runs scored. So 1 gone here in the 7th. Comets trail by 5. First pitch fouled out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Cut on foul tip. 0-2. So 0-2 the count to Barlow. Chavez into the motion and the payoff pitch. Misses low for ball 1. One-two pitch. Misses low again. Ball 2. 2-2 the count to Barlow. Chris Shopbell waiting on deck for the Comets. 2-2 pitch. Misses high. Runs it full. Full count to Brock Barlow. Game about 2 hours old now. Blue Hawks lead at 9-4 here in the 7th. Again, Comets need 5 to keep it going. Full count. Chopped on the ground to third. Wilharm up with it. Fires across the first in time to retire Barlow. 5-3 on the putout, and the Comets are down to their final out. Chris Shopbell, 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a stolen base. Chavez into the windup. First pitch swinging is Shopbell and fouls it out of play, 0-1. So 0-1 the count to Shopbell. And the pitch. Breaking ball in there. Misses. Nope, they're going to say it missed. 1-1 the count now to Shopbell. One pitch on the way. Line drive, opposite field, base hit into right center. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Shopbell will hit the bag at first. He'll round and pull into second with a 2-out double. Second hit of the day for Shopbell. 8th hit for the Comets. They'll bring up Cam Goff, who's 0 for 3. So Shopbell at second after the 2-out double. Give the Comets a little bit of life here in top of the 7th. First pitch in there, called a strike on Goff. 0-1 the count. So 0-1 the count to Goff. Shopbell at second. And the pitch misses high for ball 1. 1-1 pitch in there, call the strike. Comets are down to their final strike here in game number 1 of the weekend. Goff will look to fight and stay alive and keep passing the bat. Quinn Pershin waiting on deck where Goff to reach. On chopper to short. Glove by Rodriguez. On to first, dugout, and that'll do it. Dickinson will get the win. They'll move to 6-16 overall. Comets will fall to 8-9 overall as the Blue Hawks get the 9-4 victory. We'll take a break, tally up the stats in this one, talk with head coach Billy Tomlin, then get set for game 2 as the Comets fall 9-4 here in game 1 against the Blue Hawks. Hey, welcome into the post-game show. We wait for Coach Tomlin to make his way up here. We'll take a look at the individual numbers and team stats first for the Comets. 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 runners on base. Individually, Carson Lundmark 1 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored thanks to a home run. Kevin Conway 1 for 2. Was hit by a pitch. Brock Barlow 0 for 1 but stole a base. Chris Shotwell finished 2 for 4 with a single, a stolen base, and a double. Cam Goff 0 for 4. Quinn Pershing was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Jack McQueen 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a run scored. Tony Villarreal 1 for 2 with a solo home run, his first career home run, and an RBI. Riley Rankin 0 for 1. Zach Evanoshko pinch hit, drew a walk, and then Hunter Dallas came in, was 0 for 1 with a ground out. And Jalen Denton finished 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI ground out. Pitching-wise, Garrett Lundmark will get the loss. He went 3+ innings, pitched into the 4th, gave up 5 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them earned, walked 5, struck out 6. Jack Patton out of the bullpen, 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, struck out 1. And Isaac Mata, 2 innings out of the bullpen, just gave up 1 hit. For Dickinson, 9 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Cam Erickson was 1 for 2 with 2 walks and a home run. Jaden Roberts 0 for 4 with a run scored. Wyatt Wilharm 1 for 4 with a single and 2 runs scored. He reached via an error. John Michael Gonzalez Jr. 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Luis Rodriguez 1 for 4 with an RBI. Moses Dokes 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Ty Farwell 2 for 2 with a walk, a triple, a run scored, a stolen base, and an RBI. Logan Broughton was 1 for 3 with an RBI and a walk. And Caden Finders was 0 for 3. Pitching-wise, Jacob Scully will get the win. He went 6 innings. He gave up 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Walked 3, struck out 6. Trent Chavez, 1 inning out of the bullpen. Gave up just the 1 hit. Again, Comets fall 8-9 on the season. Dickinson, they moved to 6-16. We got about 40 minutes or so before the next game starts between the Comets and the Jimmies of Jamestown. Looks like we're not going to get Billy up here, hopefully after the second game, so we'll take a break. Be back in about a half hour or so with pregame between the Jamestown Jimmies and the Mayville State Comets. Till then, we'll talk to you soon.